Content.
Old lady, dead old lady, I killed a dog and brought you its innards. Oh, you got it. It's the potion I promised you. Did you promise me a potion? Sorry, I seem to have forgot because of some sort of traumatic event that must have happened very recently. Oh, it's so slimy. You gave him... Him? You know, I always assumed it was a woman for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. I also don't know why it starts a new line after mongrel. Look at that space on the right side of the screen. They're like, we need to emphasize you gave a fucking dog's liver to this weird dead creature. Not like some hair, like anything you could have acquired legitimately. You took its internal organs and you gave it to someone who lived next door to you because they're like, dog livers. If you see a dog, kill it and give me its liver. I'll give you the rebirth potion. Oh god. Can we bring the dog back to life with the rebirth potion? That, I guess, would make it okay. You still wouldn't have its liver, but, you know, it can just lay off the whiskey for a bit. Can we see in here what it does? Drink when HP equals 0. Okay, so it stops you from dying. Alright. That was a very selfish move, so I've sacrificed a dog in order to preserve my own life. Very mean indeed. I've also got a thing, a bone ring, to give to this guy. He's got his own theme, unlike the undead man. Hello, Master Dungeon Maker. How are you this fine day? Myself, I'm quite melancholy today. Oh, when are you going to bring me a bone ring? Actually, I think I do. No, I've got a bone ring. Hang on. I've got the boning you need. Let me just get it out of this box. The old boning box. Get from storage. Bone ring. Yeah, I knew he asked for it, so I put it in there. There we go. Man. Hello, Master Trick. Still melancholy today. I just came in here. Did you forget? I think you forgot I just came in. I told you I was coming back. When are you going to bring me a bone ring? Wait, what's this? You found one. That's so wonderful. Yes, just take it off of my bone ring box that I'm holding in my hand. Here you go. You gave him a bone ring. And you got 1,500 gilberts in return. Everyone in the back. In the back, no bones for you. Thank you. Will that be all? A ring made of bone? So that's the bone ring. Yes, you truly are a master intellectual. I can see why you've built a museum with a bone bead in place of a jewel. How macabre. Now take a look at this. Lads and gads, look at the size of this dungeon now. This is only the first floor. I've almost got it filling up the whole goddamn screen. It's getting pretty annoying how big it is. So it didn't really seem to improve the dungeon anyway. It's still just full of bats and cats. But we do now have that second floor, and that's where you'll find the dogs who we've been sacrificing in the name of the mysterious old woman who lives next door. Like any good neighbor would. So we also need to find the lich. You know that guy, the guy who was deliberately drawing people into a hotel and then murdering and robbing them? He's supposedly somewhere in the dungeon. He's in our guest rooms, I think. It's really weird, like, this quest about killing the guy who made people go into a hotel and then murdered them. Is this like a commentary on what the game actually is? Because that's all we're doing, right? We're setting up what is effectively a hotel with, like, rooms and enticingly difficult to navigate corridors, and then murdering and robbing everyone who comes inside. So, I don't know why we're killing this guy. We should be teaming up with this guy. We should be getting some tips from him. He's probably done this before. Now I have to remember where the guest rooms are. That's the problem. Here's one. Look how beautiful it is. This is a legitimate hotel room we put in our dungeon in the hope of attracting hotel enthusiasts or something. I don't know how this quest works, but hopefully he'll appear one day. Maybe he's downstairs. I don't know. By the way, look at this room. We've got this altar room. It's just for sacrificing people to the dark gods, I guess. And oh god, there's skeletons in here. And they're on me. There's a lot of skeletons there. There's speedy skeletons. They've got like nitrous boosts coming off the back of them. Jesus Christ. Alright, speedy skelly boys. I'm taking you all downtown. I need more bone rings. So let's go downstairs and take a look at the second floor of the dungeon. Yes, it's pretty much the same, but it's built slightly differently, and you sometimes get slightly different enemies. Oh, what's this? Onto an unknown dungeon. This is a transfer point. This transfer point is the entrance to an unknown dungeon. Wait, someone else's dungeon's down there. Who's been down here building another dungeon in my dungeon? You can't do that. Like, you went home and someone was building a house on your back garden. You'd be like, excuse me, unknown house. At least let me in. I'll let you stay if I can go in, alright? Who built this unknown dungeon, and for what purpose? This is a mysterious dungeon, about which nothing is understood. Press the triangle button to move. Use the triangle button to move. Here's what we're gonna do. Save state. Thanks, emulation. And now we'll go in, just in case we immediately die or something. Oh, it's full of bats, okay. Just like our dungeon. Oh, it's actually made of, like, dungeon material. Can we rip it off the walls? No, we don't have the building options in here. There must be something we can find in here. Maybe the lich is in here somewhere. Yeah, maybe this is actually a quest. You know, look at this. This part looks quite swanky. I think we've reached the bourgeoisie part of the dungeon. Liches, liches. Oh no, it's just stuff. Okay, we'll take this fire cone. Is that a piece of equipment, the fire cone? It had the hat symbol, but it doesn't sound like a hat. Magician's hat with fire resistance. Oh, I think that's a quest. Yeah, someone in the town said something about finding a fire cone, but I wasn't listening. Okay, so maybe I was actually supposed to be in here. This is just like the shittest dungeon. Look how many corners it has. Barely any. It's just fucking straight lines. It's barely a dungeon at all, but it makes you think it's some sort of cave or something. Nearly fucking died, but okay. Who was it wanted a fire hat? I can't remember. It's hard to remember who wants fire hats in this one age. I think I might have the buyer. A fire cone hat! Hello, young man. I see your head's on fire. I'll pay you a pretty price if you tell me how you achieve that. Thank you, thank you. Right, that was an expensive hat, but then again, it was on fire. There aren't many hats like that on the market, must be said. What a waste of time. Okay, we still haven't found the lich. I'm never gonna goddamn find him. I better just play for 10,000 billion more hours and maybe he'll spawn one fucking day. Wise old man, can you just tell me? Oh, maybe the sisters will tell me. Please, humor, old man. Tell me when you've destroyed the lich. Just where is he? Can you spare a Gilbert? I'll give you a Gilbert. Maybe he'll tell me where the lich is, please. May you enjoy good fortune. Listen to this old man, then. Get this. They may be monsters, but they want furniture in there too. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I don't understand. Are you going to explain it, or are you just going to tell me that it's true? Because we already know it's true. Tables, chairs, beds, those kinds of things. Don't get the idea that guest rooms and bedrooms are ill-suited to a maze. Well, I did get that idea, to be honest. Monsters see your scary dungeon as home. But it's not scary. That's the problem. Armourer, my good fellow, do you have some equipment appropriate for dealing with skeleton men? And why are you winking at me with both eyes? Thanks to you, I've always got a great selection of merchandise. Really? Thanks to me? Wait, do I work here? Oh, did I wake up in someone else's body again? Oh, for fuck's sake. My armory's famous among warriors from every land, really? Because I bought a sword and killed someone's dog last night. Is that what everyone's talking about? There's a problem, though. The world has female warriors as well. What? What? Somebody let them have a sword? It's just unnatural, I tell you. I don't have any armor that fits them well. Ah, yes. Well, I happen to have designed this armored bikini. Step into my car and I'll tell you all about it. A government proclamation prohibits women from fighting, so no one makes armor for them. And yet there are still female warriors. Oh, it looks like there is a budding feminist movement. A militant feminist movement here in the world of Somewherea. Lots of women warriors come looking for a light and unrestricting battle skirt. I wouldn't trust this guy. Don't go to this guy for your skirts. You may look like he's always got his eyes closed, but there are cameras everywhere. That's how he tricks you. He's looking at screens on the inside of his eyes, and the screens are in his shoes, looking up your battle skirt. I know your deal, armorer. Anyway, I have to make my apologies. They have them in the demon world. Yes, I know. They have gender equality in the demon world. It's quite lovely. I'm actually building a hotel that's a lot like the demon world. Surprisingly comfortable, actually, if you wanted to go with a stay. A quilted skirt for fighting. Could you find one of those in your maze? I mean, probably. Where'd you find a skirt? There was that crazy guy who went caving all the time. I'll ask him. He'll probably come across one. If you do, bring it over. Please, I've never touched a woman's skirt. you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it once you get it. So I have to find a battle skirt. Maybe that means I can find a female enemy somewhere in the game, kill them, take their clothes, give them to the old blind armourer. And why did he go blind, you ask me? Oh, wow. Get a black light, shine it on the wall, and you'll find out why. Anyway, so there's a quest. I think was the point of that. We managed to get to the point. I found you! I found you! I built you a fucking altar downstairs. What are you doing up here? I spent all that money and all that time making an altar, the fucking lich son of a bitch just up in this room. Okay, anyway, it's time to kill this homicidal hotelier. Ironically, I guess, this'll teach you for setting up a hotel, luring people in to murder them and steal their stuff. Ah, a most ironic death. It's poetic justice. Now, we will continue the poetic justice by searching for more guests in our hotel to murder and kill. Only then can justice be done. Only when there's no biological life left in this world thanks to my hotel will my point have been made. Bloody skeletons in this bedroom. I realised I need to kill skeletons to get a skeleton hat or something. What was it? A skull. There's another bone ring. The guy I give the bone ring to wants more bone-related things for his boning collection of fucking dogs. Basically, on the first floor, you fight dogs. No, first floor, you fight cats. Second floor, you fight dogs. What's next? Guinea pigs. Oh god, worst of all. I also read that you have to convert all your rooms into special rooms, otherwise they actually don't do anything. They don't increase your score. So we're going to go around making our hotel actually a hotel, because all we can do to upgrade them is make them guest rooms or bedrooms, which are effectively the same thing. So yeah, we are actually just going to be a hotel. We're not even going to like pretend we are not the homicidal hotelier anymore. Oh, for fuck's sake, except I can't remember the controls. There we fucking go. So yeah, kill skeletons, get hotel guests. That's today's mission. Amazing. So guys, remember to like, comment and subscribe.